I'm not very good with books. I feel like you are good with books.
I'm quite good with books.
I book good.
I have my Signup ring, and where we can use the Signup to trace back stuff. And
do I actually have any cursory knowledge of the Hadar family? Can I roll for that?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be a history.
I'm proficient in history.
It's going to be a really high check though because of the actual history of, as you know them, the Draconian Islands.
I'm pretty convinced that my history check is not correct. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be 25.
Okay.
Because I've got a. No, it's correct. It is correct. I am just.
All right. Everyone settle in. Quick story time.
Yes.
Gather round, true.
So I'm gonna drag you over
my journal
real quick.
We are huge.
Look, I'm larger than life. I don't know about you.
Maybe your ego.
So if you focus over here in Cornan, that is where Mavarax is from. In fact, that is also where Dinar is from. It is where almost all
Dragonborn are from.
All Dragonborn are from. It is
covered.
where most dragons are from. It's said to be basically it's like where Tiamat and Bahamut duked it out, and then decided to be like, oh wait, we can just create things in our own image, and they just start creating dragons left and right. Eventually, dragons became sophisticated enough to spread out, but the Dragonborn weren't created until much later, when humans began sailing across the seas to Cornan. Lots of tricky breeding and negotiations later, the Dragonborn were created. But the Dragonborn actually lived basically under the thumb of both the evil and the good dragons. It was actually a lot more pleasant to live under the good dragons, but under the evil dragons was awful. So about 100 plus years ago, the documents are kind of unclear from what you recall. The Dragonborns essentially rebelled, banded together under several common names, because a lot of the time these were really just warring clans constantly clamoring for food and resources, until someone was like, oh wait, why don't we just take care of them? So through force and persuasion, several families were able to round up pretty much everyone, and there was a really big war. Unfortunately, not much is known about it, because the people of Cornan are very, how shall we say it, tight-lipped about a lot of their history.
Xenophobic?
They're pretty xenophobic. In terms of
China.
So, my follow-up question is that I should, if Mavarax doesn't know, I should make sure that he knows that he is not going to get along with any dragon.
He's gonna get along with some
good dragons.
Some good dragons. Others will kind of look at him and go, eh. But none of the good dragons will outright attack. The evil dragons, on the other hand, will probably attack. like between, at least in Coronin, the dragons on the mainland will attack him more because he's a Dragonborn of Bahamut, and less because he's a Dragonborn from Coronin.
Okay.
But the Hadar family is one of the families that banded together to fight off the dragons. Therefore, they are considered royalty.
So, do I know if the Hadar family is like particularly large among the United Families?
They're
How far up the food chain is the person that I'm looking at right now?
he's up there. Like, there's maybe 2 or 3 families above his. Maybe.
Ooh.
And there's somewhere between 10 and 15 families in power at a given time in history.
And he's number 3. He's the heir to number 3.
Yeah, he's the heir to either number 3 or number 4.
So I'm going to look at Mavarax and say, you not being with your family is very concerning for the people of oh my god,
Coronin.
Coronin.
The Coruscant.
Croissant.
The Dragon Islands. The Dragon Isles. I'm assuming that's the shorthand name.
Yeah. Essentially, everyone refers to them as like the Dragon Islands or
Because
the Dragon Isles.
They can't pronounce the real name.
Yeah. Or they don't really know it offhand, so they're like, the place where the dragons come from.
Your absence from your people is something to be quite concerning for all of the people on the Dragon Isles.
So, the thing is that I do not wish to be with my family unless I destroy every last one of them.
All of them, not just the one that tried to do you in.
I have a hunch that more than just my father is behind this.
Do you have
otherwise,
do you have any siblings?
Let me see if I mentioned this. I do not believe I have any siblings.
So
No, I don't.
Well, you
I know very
probably
little.
do, but the way that your family raises, the way that the way the families raise them is usually it's like, hey, we have a kid, send them to this place or send them off to this place, and
If your family doesn't have a provable heir, then there is the possibility of complete destabilization of the Dragon Isles. Do you understand that?
I do, but the fact that I am not there should not make me not provable.
I'm assuming everyone knows that you are the rightful heir.
Everybody there, I believe.
Yes, naturally. But if your family doesn't have another person to take the throne, so to speak,
I don't think they do. I was unaware of any siblings, at least.
then there is going to be a massive power vacuum in 50 years. If as a maximum time frame, when one of the noble families no longer has an heir and falls out of the spotlight.
Believe I should make my way back home as soon as possible then.
For the lives of those people, yes. And besides, I'll craft you a great story when you conquer your throne.
plan to.
Especially after you fail to break down the door.
Well, I hope to have some help when I go and help and conquer.
Do you know?
Perhaps.
Do you know about your family's history regarding dragons? The pure dragons?
Do I?
You've heard stories, but you chalk them up mostly to, like, we're going to tuck you into bed now. Did I tell you about, like, your great-great-great-great-grandfather who was...
Hadar the First?
A brass dragon who just went by the name of Hadar?
Yeah, or like Hadar the Savior, or Hadar, like this, something, something like that.
I like him. I'll call him one.
Just don't expect any pure dragon to be happy to see you.
Duly noted. Thank you, sir.
And I think, particularly with dealing with political powers, keeping your lineage slightly discreet might be in your benefit. Lest your family find out you've survived.
I believe I was sent up to survive. Otherwise, he would have destroyed me then and there. He very well had the possibility to.
Time will tell, I'm certain. But today is a glorious day. We're going to get the mayor to pay for a stage.
Yes. Oh, the power of intimidation and good words.
I don't think... So, I'm assuming that these last 5 minutes we spent actually just sitting outside the mayor's office talking about this conversation. I just walk in, hello, Brenda, I'm here to see the mayor. I'll be in and out in 5 minutes. I'm sure he's not all too busy, and I just walk right past.
I'm also
he's not in today.
Turn. He's not in today.
No.
I see him on the map. Sorry, couldn't resist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You definitely should roll an
Eamon
insight.
said he had some important business to attend to in another town, and then turned around and left.
another town.
I am going to insight check her because I feel like he put her up to telling her not to let me in anymore. This does not go well for me.
Ooh.
Never mind. Never mind,
Ooh.
because this is Arranis is Percy. Arranis is Percy.
She starts, her cheeks, which are normally, just kind of red to begin with, begin to turn a lot more red, like her entire face.
Yeah, that's all I need to see. You need to tell him to stop worrying about me. After all, I'm trying to make us both ridiculously popular and wealthy. I open the door, and I tell the prostitute that's in there to go away.
No, there's no one in there. There's just the Mayor Quill sitting there, kind of sitting, just staring at some papers.
Oh, Mayor Quill, I heard you weren't in town.
I'm so glad to see that you're feeling better. I was under the impression we left under quite civilized terms. As a matter of fact, you were willing to give whatever we needed because of the potential results. I've already removed 8 orphans and 3 homeless from the streets, and I'm giving them proper meals.
Sorry, things have just been on edge recently. Just,
What, over this last week when you've been enjoying yourself without him coming in here to interrupt you?
He hops down off the desk, sits down at the chair, and reaches down, and he actually pulls out like a relatively large bottle. Sit, please.
No, this needs to be a brief visit. You're clearly quite busy.
Yeah, Yes.
I don't want to stress you out any more than you need to.
He takes out a glass. Would you like some?
Cheers, Mr. Mayor.
He takes out a couple more glasses and pours you all some elven wine.
I was about to abstain until I realized it was elven wine, and then we're good.
And he just kind of slugs it back. I'm sorry for my outburst. It's just been... reports have been coming in from the outskirts of large, very, very large dogs.
It's just a red or a white. I can't quite tell.
It's a rose. A rose.
They use actual roses in the brewing.
Yes, it's. It'd be a wonderful drink to enjoy if I wasn't.
So how about we get this small matter I have, the small matter I have, quite small in comparison to what you're dealing with. You can get that out of the way. The issue. We're actually about to go deal with some hobgoblins in the next few days, and that should put some further relief on your town.
I don't like this.
All right. Please.
It's an acquired taste, sir.
Was me.
Yeah. He reaches down again and pulls out another bottle. This one's a lot shorter and stouter, and he pours some in for you. And he pours in a quarter glass, and about a half of a glass, and then he just fills the glass, leaving half the bottle empty. And
fireball
it in there.
Oh, I'm ready for it. All right, how's it taste?
It tastes like turpentine.
I like it.
So there was a small oversight when the architect was renovating the place where I will call my school. You are aware that I'm running primarily a music school, correct?
Yes.
Performances and arts.
Yes.
They forgot to include a stage.
My exact reaction.
Except with fire.
You mean to tell me we forgot to put in a stage?
Yes. But just make just make a few small adjustments.
Brenda. Yes, sir. Brenda. Fire the architect.
No, keep the architect.
Don't fire him. He was nice.
That was
Fire
the
new architect. And find another one. Sir, why am I firing the new architect? Don't question me, woman.
I'll talk with her. I'll talk with her on the way out.
Okay.
But when we come back from our hobgoblin escapades, we'll talk with you about the dog. We'll talk to you about the large dogs and see if we can't come to a contract.
Okay. That's great. I just sleep now.
You rest now.
Yes.
And I walk out. And I look at Mavarax and mutter, you should consider running for office.
Me?
Well, you're going to need to practice being in charge of political power at some point.
When's the next vote?
Well, that's Brenda.
All right.
Brenda, first things first, don't fire any of the architects. Just tell him that he needs to redesign it to include a small stage.
Can I take this glass?
Yeah.
And when's the next voting season?
She looks over. 6 months. One of the reasons the mayor's been so on edge.
I will. We might have an interesting turn of events.
Indeed.
We'll keep you posted, Brenda. Maybe you won't have to spend so much money on alcohol anymore.
I'm gonna finish the glass and set it on her desk.
he'll need the rest of this more than me. And I head out.
I'm gonna do my usual. Bahama, help this man, and I'm gonna walk out.
I'm gonna give a nod very similar to in agreement, like, holy fuck. That is the most tightly wound halfling. Like, he's gonna pop a spring and become a gnome.
So I take you. Where would you like to go now?
We are to head back to the school to see if that guy finished his test, correct?
Yes, and I guess we don't really need to roleplay that to save time.
He finished it. He actually did pretty well.
All right.
He actually read the book and like took his time with it. It wasn't perfect, and there were some things that still need to be worked on, but for the most part, he's actually pretty good.
So I'm gonna look at him, say, go to the mayor's office, talk to Brenda, don't talk to the mayor. Tell her to order 20 copies of my book from my college. You're going to start teaching that material when's Throkk going to be back up to full strength?
By the end of the day.
Tomorrow.
He's done. And then with that, he takes off.
I have a question.
Yes, my good sir.
Is there any way I can help?
Do you have a particular inclination to academic or musical talents?
Not the slightest.
You can help me most by becoming mayor and smoothing over any rough details for getting this college off the ground.
We'll see you in 6 months. What's the date?
So
today is.
I actually
11,
did put it in what you know.
Today
Voting
is
in 6 months,
12/7/11/05. So
Ooh.
the election will be held in the 6th month of year 1106.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, the years go up by 2s?
No, it's 1105. Right
it
now.
says 1104.
Well, somebody's wrong.
Yeah, it's 11.
I was just given the wrong date when I started my note.
Yay!
Okay. Alright, cool. Should we, is that when the season starts, or is that when people start voting?
I think you should start your campaign now.
I probably should.
And I will not recommend myself as a running partner.
Oh, Arranis is going to be my running partner.
apparently I'm going to be his running partner. I didn't realize I didn't realize that there needed to be a vice mayor.
Does there? I don't think there does. I'll run by myself. Can you help me, though? I need help.
Yes, of course.
My intelligence is really getting to me.
If you need help with the less fortunate folks, I'm sure Zed and I can convince some of our fellow competitors
All right.
to vote for you.
Me and my shadow government.
This vaguely reminds me of something that happened to me in the past. Oh wait, yeah, this is exactly what happened at my fucking town. Guy comes in, becomes mayor, and his gang takes over. Huh. Strange parallels.
I don't have a gang.
I look at
History
you
doesn't repeat
very,
itself.
very, very ominously.
History doesn't repeat itself, it just rhymes.
Go away.
Alright, so, where do you guys... So, we've taken care of the mayor. We've taken care of Zed and Throkk. What would you gentlemen like to do before you head out?
I'm good. I'm good.
I might actually want to buy one more thing. I just have to check something.
Yeah, let me check my inventory real quick.
You don't want to gather any more intel about... By the way, who knows that you're... Like, I know you told the mayor, but have you told anyone else what your plans are?
Nope.
About what?
Going to Old River's Keep.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Aunt Cass knows, even though we haven't told her.
Same goes for Grace.
You would assume correctly on both of those parts.
We're gonna go get this loot, correct?
Yes, the DOS loots. It's been known to suffer a magic field known as the internet.
Alright, I can get behind that.
When you step through the doors of the sleeping giant, Aunt Cass kind of looks at you and
Oh wait, I should probably adjust my gold because I spent some.
All of us? Everybody?
Oh,
To the
by the
table,
way,
gentlemen.
I don't know if man, where's the bag of holding?
It's right there.
We have to divide up the bag of holding from last time.
Oh yeah,
And
I
we've
put
got
it all in
gems
one
to
big
sell.
bag of holding.
We've got gems to sell too.
We'll do it at the end of this next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've done enough housekeeping for
Okay,
today.
I quickly buy some darts.
yeah, you find you go back to Grunt and he
Darts.
Yeah.
100 of them.
walks back behind the counter, spills them out. He sits there, and then just kind of shoves them at you.
I'm sorry.
By far my favorite character ever.
Can we make Grunt a playable character?
Oh, there. I've adjusted in the bag of holding. Or
You
wait.
just scoop him into the bag of holding, and he just kind of goes.
Does he have an intelligence of like -4?
If you've ever read the Dresden Files,
No.
I know of them.
yeah, the barkeeper,
Let's see here. 500.
the guy that owns the bar for magical folk,
Yeah.
essentially that is Grunt.
Ah.
Party
Hang on,
fun.
I'm just gonna grab a drink really quick. I'll be right back.
Bag of
Fair.
holding MK2 now
Yeah.
has 100. I'm micromanaging bags of holding now.
All right.
Zed's gonna have this bag.
Let's grab drinks and because we're gonna have to get strapped in for a pretty crazy ride coming up.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. One bag of holding.
We're all gonna fucking die.
Oh boy. Why do I have a bent dagger?
You tried shoving it into a door to wedge it open and it didn't work.
No, it was from something earlier in the campaign. I forgot what I took it from. I think I took it from the temple thing for some
okay.
reason. Because I have a serrated dagger, but that's my special interrogation dagger that I don't talk about. You guys only seen once. Anywho. Yep. So wait, who's holding on to the other bag of holding that has all the other loot in it?
So is everyone having fun?
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to micromanage the bags of holding. I have one, and it has 100 darts in it, plus probably all my other gear. And then, who has the other one that has, like, literally all the loot? I'm pretty sure it'd probably be, like, Throkk or, Mavarax. Or maybe Arranis, but...
Oh, there's the party fund and then the bag of holding.
yeah, the party fund,
Mark
yeah, the MK2 I'm taking off there, that's mine. I've taken possession of that. There.
Oh, we should. Remove the goblin short bows and scimitars. Just we never used the trap. It still just got left in the caravan.
Yeah.
Why,
Which I feel really bad for some random person coming up like, oh hey look, a caravan. Ah!
oh shit, we got those beans, and then we have even more beans.
Yeah, we have 82 non-magical beans, which are complete trash.
Well, maybe we can cook them up
I mean, we can make a bean farm if you really want to.
outside the mansion.
Yeah. We'll get some of the fine serving boys. Let's see here. So yeah, I could just stick literally everything that's not... I could just throw my backpack into the bag of holding. There. Done. I don't have a backpack anymore. Uh, 35... 2.5.
Yeah, I forget some of the stuff that you guys have. Like, I completely forgot.
My potion of fire giant strength.
Yeah, see, the bag of holding, I'll just make mine have 50 pounds. That's a
I
little
bet
bit...
you forget something I have.
Also,
the bag of beans.
The bag of beans.
why is no? The immovable rod is in my backpack.
Well, you never claimed it yet, so that's why
I did
it's
too.
there. No, you didn't.
I did too. I was like, I want it.
That's not claiming it, that's just saying you want it.
I'm
When I claim stuff, I say that's mine.
I'm putting it in my bag right now.
Okay,
have any of
then.
you seen the 8-bit reenactment of D&D?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna find that, because that is one of the funniest things, and
So,
it is
okay,
incredibly
I'm
accurate
officially
representation
taking
of
the
D&D.
immovable rod out of the bag of holding, and it's in Throck's inventory. We still have Keathagam's ointment as well.
Yeah, that can stay in there.
Yeah.
Wait.
It just heals you, you know, 2d8 plus 2, and cures diseases
There you
and
go.
poisons.
Because there is a point where someone goes, wait, how can we be surrounded? I have Mordenkainen's faithful watchdog. No, you said that you... It's like, no, I said I needed material components for all my spells. So I was going to cast Mordenkainen's faithful watchdog. But you never actually cast it. So now there's ogres.
Yeah.
That was literally just like... Well, it's like I said
It makes
I wanted,
sense,
but
like...
that's not actually claiming it.
Exactly! You have to say, this is mine now. Like I just did with the bag of holding MK2. This is mine now.
Ogre, I have an ogre slaying knife. It's +9 against ogres.
The caltraps are in
You're
there.
at the bar getting drunk.
Holy hand grenades, don't have that yet. Okay. Okay. That makes my inventory look a little bit better. And my fancy serrated dagger will go in there too. I just have to keep a mindful eye on this tiny little bag.
Liar.
I mean, you don't. You can survive for
in
like...
the meantime, definitely check out that 8-bit reenactment. It's so well.
One of my fraternity brothers posted a picture from Pokemon Go
Oh, goody.
where he's like, guys, somebody in my town just found this, and it was a 2768 Mew.
Is that good or bad? I don't understand.
2,768 combat power.
Oh!
Where when you start out,
You have
it's
one.
at like 10. It's like 10 combat power. But like, this person was probably already at like 25 after the game being out for a week.
Yeah,
Well, 25.
Okay, I don't play Pokemon Go.
neither do I.
Oh, you don't want to get hit by a car?
No, I would totally love to play Pokemon Go, except I have this.
But that's a good phone. It's a flip phone.
Dude, that's a teacher's phone right there.
I used to have one like that, except mine was a one of those fancy ones from Sprint that could get run over by things.
Oh, one of those
Razor.
No, not
Yeah.
the Razor.
It's not the Razor? I thought the Motorola could get run over. The Motorola
No,
Razor.
the Razors are
The
those thin
Nokia.
little shit things that snap after you shake it a little bit.
all Nokias could be real. Like, you could find a Nokia nowadays and still run it over with a car.
Well, yeah, but that's Nokia. That it has the protection of the ages on it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm reminded of like
It's a
the
+5
Game Boy
legendary artifact.
It's literally a half giant.
the Game Boy. There was like a Game Boy that was in a fire, and it could still play games. Like it was melted and.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's on display at the Nintendo Museum or something. Like this Game Boy that's completely charred.
Oh yeah, and it still plays games because you know, old game.
Old shit
You
was
like-
made to last.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like this thing, literally, is the phone I had in high school.
Yeah.
Because I had a phone. I had this phone. I had another phone, and it was a piece of crap, and it got like broken. And then I got this one, and I was like, well, this is like the only one that works with our plan, so I'll just reactivate it. And then I started really looking at it and going, this is the phone that I had in high school. Like, this is literally the phone I had in high school that I got when I was like 15 for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, I had my one phone since I was 13 up until the end of high school. Then my parents were like, oh, hey, you're going to college. Time to upgrade your phone. Oh, okay.
They did that, my second year of college.
I think it was because our coverage wasn't in the area or something. Like, Sprint didn't have any towers down in Oneana or some shit.
Verizon. Sponsored by AT&T.
Oh yeah, AT&T, the phone that I have right here. AT&T. Send me free stuff.
Sponsored by Cricket. There we go.
Sponsored by Trivago. For all your travel needs.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Oh, I was meaning to ask you there. Were you using your voice for Mika as inspiration for your cleric of the light domain? Just how excited you get over everything?
No. That was just me being like, I want to play a fun character again.
All the characters are fun until they hit the crippling depression phase.
Until you have 4 steps of exhaustion.
Your speed is reduced to 1/4 of what it is.
Oh no, it's 0. I'm pretty sure it's 0.
Get back here, he says as he swings his axe standing still.
Oh, let's see. No, like...
Goes into a frenzied rage because he can't hit anything.
Can't hit anything because
that's
he's
when
in frenzied rage.
That's when you just pull out the Rod of Lord, they might start poking him from 50 people.
Wait, what if you could have... No. What if you could have, like, depressed rage? Only works if you have, like, X amount of levels of exhaustion.
One of the things I wanted to do was build a character who's speed crafted. And in Pathfinder, there's a feat you can take where you add your strength to intimidation, and the idea is that you break things. So, like, my character would just get, like, really angry, and then he would, like, speed craft, like, carpentry, like, a table, and then slam it down, and then just flip it or something like that.
For intimidation.
Like, ah! Kind of like that one scene of the Lego movie where the Liam Neeson cop is
interrogating.
Is freaking out, and someone brings in a chair, and he just chucks it. That movie was a masterpiece.
It was.
All right, so
everyone's back at the Sleeping Giant, and Cass is kind of just like, that's where we left off.
She called us over.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably actually move out of the dungeon. Bob.
So you've been gone for a week. You don't tell me where you're going. You don't tell me what you're doing. And now I find out that you're going to go back to the Old Rivers Keep.
Where did you find that out?
I think it's better we don't know.
She has her sources. Like I do.
First off, are you bloody fools?
Technically, I'm a bard.
I can hear snoring. Why can I hear snoring?
Sounds like ogre sleep.
Oh my god. Somebody go wake that guy up and tell him to shut up.
I'm gonna make hand his nostrils closed and see how long that takes.
You gotta make your way to the room.
Yeah, like this is like echoing from the room. He is out.
Where's the young one?
Mika?
She's down in the wine
Mika.
cellar, still sorting things.
I'll go do it. I'm going. I leave to go.
My dearest Cassandra, Auntie Cassandra, my apologies.
Hey, shut up.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm so used to the formalities of life. That when given the opportunity to speak plainly, I missed it.
I'm gonna crawl on top of him.
I'm worried about you boys.
Part of my entire being here involves me going after the instruments of the bards.
I'm preparing to breath weapon his eyebrows off.
And the DOS loot is...
I try to throw him off of me onto the other chair.
I'll strength that against it.
Ooh.
And
Will you shut up with your snoring? Good lord.
I'm awake already.
I just get off and then leave. Apologies, Cassandra. I couldn't hear you over the loud ruckus.
I'm just worried about you boys. I know I can't really convince you not to go, but the least I can do is help you. So she reaches down below the counter and pulls out
The DOS loot.
I'm sorry, what is it?
It's a flask.
God damn it.
I smell it.
Don't think so.
If morning had a smell, this is what it would smell like.
Morning.
Like
M-O-U-R or M-O-R?
Like the morning.
Like
And like when the sun comes up.
Sun's out, guns out.
dew, and like eggs and bacon and.
Ooh.
Oh, don't. We will try to drink it right now. Do not talk about bacon.
Let me see that. I want to see it.
This is something I call the elixir of invigoration.
What's it do?
Invigorating.
Well, when you drink it, it's you feel like you've been resting all night. It's something I've been working on whipping up to help me get a few more things done around, you know?
Okay. Are there any
Now,
side effects?
not that I can tell right now, but the issue is it takes a really long time to brew. I've got about 5 doses in that flask.
Oh my.
So for out of game, 1 dose, you regain, you basically get all the benefits of having taken a long rest without taking a long rest.
Okay,
Okay.
does that include the recovery of spell slots and bardic inspiration?
Yes.
And rages?
And rages, if it recovers on a rest, you regain it.
5 doses.
1 dose
Yeah.
equals long rest. What happens if you take multiple doses in one go?
Well, yeah, wait.
Blast.
That's really what goes on.
That was out of game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you just, if you drink it and then you drink another one right after it, nothing else happens.
Except we might lose an extra level of exhaustion, I would assume.
Yeah, something like that.
Because that works on exhaustion too, right?
Yeah, it's literally as if you're taking a long rest.
So wait, we would regain hit points with this?
Yep. You go back up to full hit points. You gain all your
God.
spells,
Jeez,
all your
an
abilities.
elixir.
Yeah. I'm renaming that to Elixir. If I could spell Elixir, that'd be nice. There we go.
Arranis.
It's in
You
the
can say
main
that
bag
one.
of holding.
Arranis.
And there's only 5 doses, though.
Okay. Oh, I should probably tell him.
That's about as much as I can offer you.
Oh,
Also, be aware. We left behind some powerful items, so be careful.
Hopefully our enemies won't have them.
Powerful.
As in equipment or traps or what?
Equipment.
Yeah,
Question.
hopefully our enemies don't have it.
yeah. Question: is our mansion on the way there?
No.
Okay,
Your
then-
mansion was to the west. This is to the east.
Okay, this is the exact opposite way. Okay, I'll meet you guys by the gate. I just have to go talk to someone.
Strong Frenchman. I know it.
Arranis, should we disclose to her what my plans are for the next 6 months?
Yeah.
As if she didn't already know.
Unfortunately, I don't know what you mean besides the suicide mission. No, I do not.
Well, assuming we come back from the suicide mission, you are hopefully looking at the next mayor of Riversguard Keep.
Yeah.
I don't know why I mispronounced the name of the city, but I did.
Yeah,
That's why you won't be mayor.
That's what we are hoping to do.
Juniby. Shh.
Sure.
See what I have to put up with,
He'd probably be better than
right? Let's see.
than
Can I do it?
Quill. So very well then.
There.
He might not run up as much of a bill.
Oh yeah.
Maybe then we can imprison him for stuff he owes you.
That'll all come.
Alright. Aunt Cass, you are a lovely lady, and I respect you so much.
Of course.
But yeah, we're going on a suicide mission.
Please take care of yourselves.
We're like
Don't
a
go running in
squad going on some type of suicide mission.
Shut up. He's not out yet.
At the very least, that cast will make for a great story.
I love stories.
Where's Mika?
She's still in the wine cellar, sorting things out.
Yeah, what were you, asleep? We already asked this question.
I thought she was at the door at one point, but I might have just been imagining things.
No, she was. I sent her away though.
So I guess I want to make my way down to the wine cellar just to talk to Mika.
You get maybe 2 steps down from off the stairs before you are practically tackled by Mika.
Coming up from the basement. So we're in this room back
You
here.
step down from the stairs onto the basement floor. And you get 2 steps in, and then she tackles you. Throkk, you're back!
Shh. Just put my hand on her head, try to and just let the weight keep her still. Don't really need to use much strength there. Sorry, we had to go on a little trip there. Something I needed to take care of, but we're actually leaving. It's about nighttime, right? So we'll be leaving in the daytime, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going on an adventure, but this one is too dangerous to take you with us.
Okay.
So I'll need you to stay here with Aunt Cass.
Mm-hmm.
And, maybe I can talk to the professor and see if I can't get you a spot to go to some classes at his music school once it's up and running.
Okay.
I look at Throkk and said,
No,
"That was
you're
assumed."
up in the...
Oh, sorry.
You're upstairs.
Spoiler alert. I was assuming that was the thing.
So, not sure how long we'll be gone for, but I'll bring you back something nice.
Okay. Be safe, okay?
Always.
She hugs you again.
What do I attract trouble?
Yeah.
No, at least you're honest.
No, I
Was
need to.
Was she
Thanks, Dad.
was she carrying any wine bottles or anything?
No, she had put them
She was putting them back.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
almost done sorting everything out. Aunt Cass says she has more jobs for me after this one.
Okay.
It's
Well-
like the person who was telling the story couldn't figure out what else to do with me.
Oh my God! Shut up. Ugh.
The little girl's got a point.
DM, stop being so meta.
That's right, it's a fourth wall break inside of a fourth wall break.
That's like
In a basement.
60 walls.
Oh man.
All right.
All right. So I guess I'll leave her to her business there, and then make my way back up.
Yep. All right, Zed, you're going after the Frenchman.
Ha
Side note: I actually met a Frenchman today, and your accent is just a little too thick to be authentic.
I think that's kind of the point.
No, I know, but you were close. Just wanted to
Stupid
let you know.
The
American.
point is not to be authentic; it's to be extremely offensive.
Yeah, we've covered this.
Although we should be a little bit nicer to the front to speak.
Yeah,
Better
sound-
We're
You
portraying
sound like
them
a
as a
robot.
semi-badass assassin.
Which I feel is better than
The other
was Assassin's
stereotype.
Creed Unity set in France,
Yes,
Yes.
that was the
Yeah.
French Revolution.
which is better than Assassin's Creed Unity did.
Yeah, because because our Frenchmen have imaginary faces as opposed to non-existent ones.
Oh, Ubisoft is just making more shit shows. The first couple ones were good, but
I remember the good old days of Ubisoft with Rayman. Rayman 2.
Okay, Rayman Legends is terrific. If you roll that game, it is better than the original Rayman games. Not exaggerating.
Anyway, Zed, you will once again grace me with your presence.
here for some more of that good old training before I head out to go die to hobgoblins again.
Let us train you in the ways of, say, infiltrations.
Infiltration. Okay.
I shall set up some. Come with me.
He
Okay.
actually leads you out towards the edge of the city. That's not really patrolled by guards that much, and he sets up some kind of straw dummies, and he hands you a grappling hook and some rope.
Okay.
Your job is to take out the guards and infiltrate the city without being spotted.
Okay.
Come find me when you are done.
Good luck. And then he wanders away.
Okay. So he set up some straw dummies. Are those the guards or what?
Yes, those are the guards.
Okay. So, can I use the grappling hook as a weapon to, like, I don't know, after I climb the wall, knock them out or something with it?
You can. There's a few things you can do. There's a few different ways that you can do if you want to go about. You could definitely use the grappling hook. Even just like pull them off. You can use your hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Because remember, as long as you catch someone surprised, it's a critical.
Yeah, I just have to surprise them.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I could... I want to do it sort of coolly though. So I kind of want to like get the grappling hook like hooked on one of it and yank him into the second one, knocking them both down.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
An attack roll, and you'll add your dex, but no proficiency. So just.
So let's see, a d20 plus 1d20 plus 4.
Yeah, you managed to very quickly and quietly get the grappling hook up to speed, throw it up. It catches one of the dummies, and you yank it, and it pulls both of them, and it pulls them off the wall, and they come like smacking down like 5 feet away from you. You imagine that if you had done that to an actual person, they'd probably either be unconscious, discombobulated, or dead.
Oh yeah, for good measure, I guess I'll just slice the straw throats.
There you go.
Good measure. And then I'll enter the city.
So you're gonna use the grappling hook and climb up and over?
Sure.
Alright. Make another attack roll.
Okay. I think I did it.
Yeah, you find like the perfect sweet spot. Make a athletics roll.
Oh,
with
good.
advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Because of your roll.
Alright, advantage. I'm actually trained in athletics. Because I knew climbing would be a thing.
Exactly. You pull yourself up from the rope, hoist yourself over, kind of quick cursory glance around, you slide down the other end of the wall and make your way. Find him standing under a street lamp. So how was he?
Not too difficult. Took them both out with the grappling hook and then slit their throats for good measure, and then I climbed over.
Excellent.
I hand him back the grappling hook and rope.
No, you keep this.
Oh, thank you.
I imagine you are going to take on the, how you say, Otrivis keep.
Yes.
Be careful.
I'll do my best.
The hobgoblins, they are very well trained, and they are known to use, how you say, other creatures.
What, like fodder or?
The armies usually consist of other goblinoids, goblins, bugbears.
Yeah.
They are known to use wolves and, how you say, wargs. Some have even reported using giants, orcales, trained apes, manticores, chimeras.
Huh. Well, hopefully we're not biting off more than we can chew with this.
As long as you go about it the right way, you should be okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
Be alert. And one other thing. Come with me.
Okay.
He takes you along. Back to his office. I have something special for you.
Oh?
He pulls out this wooden box and places it on the counter.
This is what I think it is?
He pulls out this gauntlet. It looks kind of like a gauntlet, more like a bracer. Like a van brace.
Yeah, like this right here.
Yeah. And he shows it to you. This is how you say a Eden blade.
Yay!
Out of character, this is how it works.
Okay.
It does damage like a dagger.
Okay.
You make a sleight of hand check versus the person's perception. If you succeed, you have advantage on your attack and possibly surprise, depending on the circumstances.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on my treasure thing. Let's see here.
Does he have to take off his pinky?
No.
Yeah, it's so that they couldn't get married. Let's see.
No, the ring finger, it was so the blade could go through.
Sleight of hand check to gain advantage or surprise.
However, if they succeed, you have disadvantage on the roll.
Okay.
But essentially, it's something like a free, like assassinating kind of thing, if you pull it off well enough.
Sweet. Yay!
Good luck.
Thank you.
Of course.
And then I saunter back off to the inn.
All right. Any other preparations before you go?
Little Testament. I'm joking. I have no family.
You're coming in a little roboti there, Professor.
The last will and testament. I leave everything to this guy that I've never heard of before. He's the new character.
Alright.
I just tell Antast to keep an extra close eye on Mika, because I'm not sure how long we'll be down for. And just the reminder that Grace has asked about her in the past, so she might be interested in her.
Yeah. Speaking of Grace.
Ooh, boy.
Perception checks?
No. Oh, actually, yes. Everyone, please make perception checks at disadvantage while you're asleep.
Perception.
At disadvantage.
Oh, boy.
So we have a high of 12.
Oh, yeah, high 13.
High of 13.
Rock, you are woken up by someone kind of shaking you. And it's Grace. She's standing over you, and she looks kind of miffed. And
What?
she walks over to the window and slides out and onto the roof again.
Do I hear any of those?
No.
Maybe. No.
No.
Oh. Brava.
As soon as you make it up to the roof, you just feel this stinging smack right across your face.
Can I make a dexterity to try to catch it?
You can try, yeah.
Oh, boy.
You're
Almost.
like kind of like pulling yourself up, and you like kind of do this, and you catch her by the wrist, and then she smacks you with the other one. You go away. I gotta figure out how to voice again.
Quick, pull up one of the old videos.
Yeah, she's Russian.
Go
You
away.
know,
Yes.
do the Russian. It's not too
You're
difficult.
right, yes. You will leave for a week without telling me. When you come back, you plan on sauntering off to Old River's Keep to go get yourself killed.
Chuckling to myself.
She mad. She's so mad.
How am I supposed to tell you these things if you can find out on your own and I have no way of contacting you? Do you have a method for me to contact you?
Bam! Bam!
Yes.
Shots fired. Critical damage, Captain.
She pulls out a stone
Sending
And
stones!
and hands it to you.
Use this next time. And please don't get yourself killed.
It's a good thing she wore her brown pants.
Well, I can't make any promises, but am I one to attract danger?
You've attracted me, haven't you?
Oh. Oh. She's sassy.
I mean, I didn't want to assume, but...
Let's get dangerous.
I don't know whether to slap you or to kiss you.
Do both.
Yeah, she does.
Well, I mean, you already slapped me once.
Yeah, she just kind of grabs you and just kisses you,
And that slaps you right across the face.
and then slaps you again.
Because I kissed her.
Beauty and the Beast.
I have to.
Isn't this just Beast
Just-
and the Beast?
Come back, alright? And with that, she.
You're really gonna gloss over my devil joke there, the Beast?
Yeah,
Okay,
No, I got it.
okay.
It's just-
No, I got it.
I thought we were referring to Throkk as beauty.
Oh, hey, I was going to say, based on the actions of the members involved in this conversation, I was not a beast.
Now, someone needs to make this happen. Throkk in like that pretty yellow dress from Beauty and the Beast,
Okay.
with like his pecs filling it out and everything.
Like this requires us having art skills, which none
Yeah.
of us have.
Well, hey, some of the
I think
viewers might...
Kyle-
Viewers, draw fanfics, please.
Fan art. No fanfics. Please,
I mean-
no fanfics.
I
No
mean, yes,
fan
fanfics. Yeah, fan
Hey.
arts.
Mavarax accepts fanfics.
I mean, yes. Everything. Yes to everything. Fan art, fanfics, do it. It'll be fun.
art. Alright. Yes, please. I need to see this.
And then send me links to it so that I can spread
Yeah.
the good word.
We will feature it.
Yeah. Start every video.